Well, hello, everyone. Thank you for everyone for being with us this evening. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedules and investing your time with us on this call. I can tell you that it's going to be well worth your investment of your time. I am super excited because we have a very special guest with us tonight, and I am super stoked about this Your Ideal Life call. So I'm Al Fournier, Regional Sales Manager for the Hispanic market here in the U.S. and Puerto Rico. And you're probably asking yourself, what in heavens is the Hispanic Sales Manager doing on this call? Well, that's the beauty about being bilingual. I can work both markets, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be on the call with you guys tonight. But enough about me. I want to tell you all about our special guest tonight. Her name is Sybil Imel, and Sybil is a 5-star Golden Circle, 6-star Crystal executive. Sybil started her Isagenix career 3 years ago, and she has enjoyed every minute of it. She's come from 20 years. She has 20 years experience with another network company where I believe she taught many people how to make food out of crescent rolls. She must have known that she was paying it forward so that she could help her clients get their healthy on now with her career as their health and wellness coach and friend. She now supports their journey as they transform their lives. So Sybil has 2 wildly successful adult children, and they're the biggest accomplishments of her life. And you know one of the things that I know about her is having a flexible career with Isagenix. Isagenix is allowing her and her husband David to work remotely wherever the sun takes them. So her passion is for connections with her teammates, and partnerships with Isagenix is making all her life's goals come true. So with that, I turn it over to Sybil Imel. Welcome to our call tonight.
Thank you so much, Al. I am so excited to be able to have this opportunity to talk to you guys tonight, because I really do feel that I am living my ideal life. I'll tell you a little bit about me. And Al, are we able to share the screen, or is the group able to see me talking?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
so
we see you.
I got started 3.5 years ago, and I was actually looking for a business to partner with. The great thing about that is that many people come into this company because they're looking for a transformation for their body. And I was looking for that, but I was also very much intently shopping for a business that I could partner with, and one that had a great compensation plan. So I was shopping around because I'd been with another network marketing company for over 20 years, which allowed me to really understand what it takes to be a self-starter, what it takes to really control my own destiny. And the reason that I decided to go to a health and wellness company was because I had just lost my father due to complications from open heart surgery. And I knew it was time to take my health and my body very seriously. And I knew that if it was a change that I was willing to make, that others were probably looking for the same sort of security. So I was able to grab a hold of my health and my wealth at the same time. That was a very, very important fact and a very important feature of looking at Isagenix. Isagenix happens to be here in my backyard, but I knew that I needed to partner with a company that had a lot of integrity in mind. And I think that that's the next slide, please, Al. So this company is one that stands behind their products, stands behind their people, has created a culture that I have never, ever seen. So it allowed me to be a part of something bigger than myself. I love just knowing that it actually is seriously changing people's lives. People have jobs, people go to other network marketing companies, and I can't really say that any of those companies have a product that allows you to literally ingest it and feel better. And of course, you know, we do not claim to cure, treat, or diagnose anybody's health conditions, but we do have what I believe to be the best quality nutrition on the planet. We are going to talk about health and wellness, but we're also going to talk about our compensation plan. And the compensation plan is one that has allowed me to hit goals in my life that I never dreamed. But I'm not going to lie and tell you that I didn't work very, very hard. I've seen people become Isagenix millionaires before my eyes, but they are really putting in the work. And so the groundwork has been laid for you to have a ton of success like I have, but you're going to have to work. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's something that you will put some blood, sweat, and tears into, but it's going to be so, so worth it. Maybe the next slide, please, Al. So what is your ideal life? Maybe you think that you're living your ideal life, but many people, I would say, are not even tapping into what that might look like for them. And for me, I used to see photographs of people sitting in the sand with the ocean right in front of their little bare feet, lots of those photographs while they're sipping some cocktail on the beach. And that was always a dream that I had, was to be able to go travel, be with my friends and family, have the kind of time that was important to be able to do that, but also have the kind of money that was important to be able to do that. So whatever that is that really has you living your ideal life, it might be different from what it was for me. And for me, I wanted health and I wanted wealth. Next slide. So let's look at what's happening in this world today. There are so many people that are so brilliant and doing so many cool things to find a way to have that sort of wealth that I was just referring to. Some time freedom, the ability to be with their friends and family whenever they need to be. And so people are getting really, really creative, and I love that they can do that. Next slide, Al. The reason that this company was such a perfect fit for me is that this industry is really hitting on a big problem that we are experiencing in America, with 69% of the adults in North America being considered overweight. I knew again that this was the industry that I needed to be a part of. Next slide. The weight loss industry is over $35 billion invested just in the US, $420 billion globally, and it's expected to grow 15% a year. I think we all know that obesity is an epidemic, and if you want job security, I'm sorry to say, it's the sad truth, but you got it. This is the industry that is probably not going to be going away anytime soon. Next slide, Al. The fitness industry is worth over $83 billion just in gym memberships alone. And that doesn't even talk about the fitness equipment that people buy, probably for Christmas, that is quickly going to just be one more fixture in their room to collect clothes and laundry. But if you really think about that, that means that this is a wide open market for you to be able to do some business, but also to be able to change some lives. Next slide. The global anti-aging market is expected to reach $331 billion by 2021. That's a billion with a B. And I'm 52, so I'm proud to be partnered with a company that is actually working with me to age more gracefully. It's something that I can't deny. And obviously, if I wasn't aging, the opposite of that is not great, death. So if I'm going to be on this planet and aging, I would like to do it gracefully. And we've got some amazing products that I'm going to talk about a little bit later that can help you age gracefully and help your loved ones along the way. Next slide. So imagine that you've got all of those things that are all combined into one business. That's what this company is all about. All of these trends, all of these needs, all of these necessities, all of these epidemics in the market, we're able to combat that just from this one company alone, and that's what Isagenix is. So Al, next slide. Isogenics. So there's our corporate headquarters. Like I said, just down the road from me. When I became a part of this company 3.5 years ago, I had no idea that they were located 4 miles from my front door. And that wasn't absolutely imperative. It's exciting to know that they're right here in my backyard. But because they're so close, I can actually go into the office. So when I talk about this being built onto integrity, I know that for a fact. I can go there on any given day. I can talk to the founders. I can see the people working behind the scenes. It's not just this pie in the sky virtual place that you never get to know the address of. I can go there whenever I want. And the integrity is something that is solid every single minute of the day. Next slide. So we've got solutions for weight wellness. We've got performance. We've got vitality and well-being, personal care and beauty, and financial wellness. And we'll cover a little bit about each of those here in just a second. Next slide. So in our weight wellness system, one of the most important products is called Cleanse for Life. It allows us to actually detox our body. And I think that when you think about cleansing, there's some scary, scary stuff that you can hear along the way. This is a cellular cleanse. It's not one that's going to make you be stuck at your home for the whole day, close to the bathroom. This is something that is really important. And I think we've all heard that we're really depleted. Our soil's depleted, our nutritional supply is being genetically modified. There's all kinds of gunk that our poor liver is having to process. So when your liver is overworked, it needs a little bit of help to cleanse out all of the toxicity. That's exactly what this Cleanse for Life touches on, and it comes in your system. Our number one seller is the Isoline shake. We've got an Isoline replacement shake with 24 grams of protein. We've also got a shake with 36 grams of protein. We've got a plant-based shake. They all taste amazing, but they are a complete meal replacement. And a lot of people forget that there will be carbs in this shake. There will be sugar in the shake. It is an amazing, amazing meal replacement with only 240 calories. It keeps you full. It's based in the shake that I take, an undenatured whey, which just allows you to stay satiated. It sticks with you for 3 to 4 hours. Next product, Ionic Supreme. That seems to be the product that people are calling mood juice, or tired and fatigued moms refer to as their mommy juice. An adaptogen is a plant-based product that allows us to adapt to the stressors in the world. So again, toxicity in the air, the stress that we face every morning when we wake up, lots of moms being so tired. So it is a product that I could not live without. Our Ionic Supreme is just absolutely one of those products that you take with you if you got marooned on a desert island. Next product. So our vitamin packs, AM, PM packs. They are pharmaceutical grade, something that we're just not getting out of our nutrients anymore. Our food is just not giving us what we want. So we're able to really support our diet and our food with these vitamins. So if you think about it, with the AM and PM packs, we're missing so many different vitamins. They're big on vitamin C, big on vitamin D. We also have our Isogenesis, which is the next product I'll mention, that helps with the anti-aging. It works with our own telomeres. Some people call it telomeres. You can do a Google search and you'll see Isogenics listed in its connection to telomere support in the anti-aging and fighting the process. So it's a product that I'm so thankful to have access to at this point in my life. Next slide. It's the highest quality nutrition that you can buy as far as I'm concerned. We also have targeted solutions for different parts of your life. So if you are a snacker, you'll love our snacks and mini meals. One of them being like candy bars, and we've got some salty and we've got some sweet. We've also got chocolates. So when I was told that I could eat chocolate every day on the system and actually lose weight and, you know, gain better wealth, I thought, that's perfect. If I can eat chocolate and do this, why not? Who wouldn't? It's one of my top food groups. We've got joint and pain relief cream. That should be in everybody's cabinet. The E-shots there, we've got raspberry, pomegranate, and lemon. Those are something that I'll use at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon if I've got an event that evening. But a lot of people take those right before a workout. They're also great in place of the wretched energy drinks that are out on the market now that are so dangerous and so bad for people, but yet people are running on empty. They need a little pep. This is an organic version of that. Our sleep support allows you to actually get the kind of sleep that is necessary to be in your optimum shape. It's all about balance. Our performance amp line is pretty new to us, so we're able to really complement all of the workouts, the pre-workout, the post-workout, the during the workout, some bars. It's something that I consume every single day. Next slide, Al. Our Essence line is brand new to us, and I've never been an oil user until now. Now I'm thinking about all of these different places that this stuff will just fill the room with an amazing fragrance. But what's amazing about having essential oils going is that when you smell something and it conjures up some sort of memory, that's also really, really good for your health. This time of year, I've got our brand new Season's Joy oil going, and that's been really fun to create that sense of holiday around here. So there's topical uses, you can diffuse it, and you can also ingest some of our oils. So you can add different oils to our shakes and really change up your day. Next slide. We also have Heart and Immune Shake Booster. Both are flavor-free, but absolutely so fun to be able to add. The Heart Booster has been proven to lower cholesterol in people, and anymore, the slightest little virus or sniffle that people can pick up from just touching grocery carts, you want to keep your immune system really, really operating so that it can fight off all that junk out there. Next slide. So these are all IsaBody finalists and champions even. I know all of these people, they're real. This is not photoshopped in. It's a program that you can immediately enroll in as soon as you get your product, and Isagenix will actually pay you a $200 coupon voucher when you complete the challenge. Some people wonder, what if you didn't lose any weight? What if you actually had a goal to gain weight? Will you still get paid your coupon? Yes, you will. So in the average household, you can enter the IsaBody challenge 3 times a year. That is 600 additional free dollars to put towards your Isagenix products. I've never seen any company offer something like this, but it's life-changing. Some of these folks have gone on to win $25,000 in trips to Costa Rica. It's an amazing program, and I absolutely love it. Next slide. Our products are not on trial. They're backed by scientific research. This research is often compared to the Heart Healthy Diet. And with the Isagenix program versus the Heart Healthy Diet, the average participant lost 56% more weight. There was 47% more fat lost and twice as much visceral fat lost. And when you get into your 50s, visceral fat seems to be a huge, huge problem. So what you'll see in a lot of our Isagenix customers is that they'll lose that stuff, that really scary fat in the middle of your body that is really, really making it hard for your heart to work, for your lungs to work. When you can lose visceral fat, it is an absolute win-win. Next slide. So how does Isagenix fit into your life? It's a pretty easy process. Like I said, most people come into this company just really wanting to transform their body. So they start using our products. And when you use the products and you feel as good as I felt, I knew I couldn't keep that to myself. I knew other people deserved to feel as good as I felt. And I was doing this with purpose. I really needed to understand that there were other people out there that could also benefit from this business. So when I share it with people, I immediately talk about how they can change their health and their wealth all at the same time. It's not too hard when you walk around with that isogenic shine and glow and you're happy and you've got a little bit of hop in your step. People will ask you, but there's also the ability to be very, very out there with it. A lot of it is done on social media, but I'm also out there sharing the product. I believe in it. It is my goal. I feel very good about being connected to this company and sharing it with everyone. Next slide. So the need for money is amazing. There are so many people in this country, along with others, that their financial situation could change with just $500 extra a month. In the US, 39 million people receive food assistance. That's not a great thing to grow up knowing. Debt is skyrocketing for people. Healthcare costs are rising. Taxes are record high. Downsizing and automation is taking over in a lot of different corporations. So I'm proud to be on the end where I can help people get through this. And whether they're joining Isogenics and growing Isogenics, the business, to make that extra $500 a month, or if they're joining it so that they can retire and be home with their children more, it's up to them what they really want out of this. Next slide. People are working differently. And I think, again, they're getting real creative in how people are making money. I'm always absolutely shocked at who is dropping off my Amazon packages, who is dropping off Grubhub. And it seems to me that they're just answering something on an app. Next slide, Al. Side jobs. They're selling things online. They're selling stuff out of their garages that probably should have been sold a long time ago. They're selling that exercise equipment that they're buying each other for Christmas that has become, a treadmill that just collects their laundry. They're renting rooms out in their houses. Some people are actually moving into their tiniest space in their home so that they can rent out the other bedrooms. They're giving rides away, Uber, Lyft. They're trading ideas, opening up Etsy shops. They're all great ideas, but still, next slide, Al, they're trading time for money. And it takes a lot of time to create crafts that you can sell on Etsy. It takes a lot of trust to be able to rent out a room in the house that you might still be sleeping in. This stuff is all great, but there is a better way, and I think that we found it. Next slide, Al. Why network marketing? So this is something that I'm very passionate about. And actually, it's something that I don't know any other way. Network marketing for me allowed me to raise my children on my own, not putting them in childcare. And that's a great thing and a great option if you have to do it. But if you can find something that allows you time flexibility, the ability to work from anywhere, the training and support that we have created, the culture is absolutely crazy. I can't even explain it. The opportunity is here, and there's no caps on the earning potential, but it really has allowed families to be together, mothers to stay home and raise their kids, dads to come home now. I can work from anywhere. I've worked from houseboats in the middle of Lake Powell. I've worked from Hawaii. I've worked from the beaches in Mexico. I take a lot of pictures doing that work in my swimming suit. And I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, Sybil's on another trip. Yeah, I'm on another trip, but I'm also working because I can do anything from this thing. I can grow $1 million business just from my phone alone. Next slide. Network marketing facts. So The health and beauty business industry is exploding. People are vain. People want to look and feel better. And I'm sorry to say it, but we've got the ability to help them. And I think, again, that this is the perfect business. If you are smart about where it's going and what industry you want to be in, this is it. Network marketing is no different than just going to a movie and telling somebody about it. Having a great experience at a restaurant and telling somebody about it. I'm sorry to say, but it is what makes the world go round, and it's been here since the beginning of time. I've heard people talk about sales, and it's kind of salesy. I don't want to sell. Well, it's all about sharing. It's all about loving. It's all about caring. If you care enough about somebody that you want them to be around on this planet a little bit longer, you want them to be part of Isogenics, feeling better, looking better, possibly doing something amazing with the money that they can actually earn in this company. It can provide additional sources of income. It can provide the one source of income. I've never seen the kind of money that I'm currently making, and I've never seen some of the money that my business partners are making. So it's happening. You can watch it happen, or you can jump in with us and do it alongside us. Next slide. So the health and wellness industry is exploding. Fortunes are being made. Baby boomers are spending 50% of the consumer spending. I'm not quite in the senior generation, but people are putting their money where their mouth is. And that's a really great thing to see, because I think people are starting to get serious about it. And I don't know if it's just because I watched my father die, or is it because I was turning 50 myself that year, that I really started looking at this as a serious, serious thing. But I'm hoping as people age and as they go through a few illnesses themselves and realize that that illness care is really expensive, that they'll get more serious with this. So everybody wants it and everybody needs it. Next slide. So why Isogenics? Why Isogenics for me is because it's the perfect fit. I can't even begin to explain this culture. And when I think about it, I really have become part of something bigger than me. And I've been involved with a few different companies. I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen a company that is producing millionaires every single month. We've got nearly 300 people who've earned cumulatively over $1 million. We've been growing for 16 plus years. We've impacted millions of lives. It's a privately held company, and I still love our motto, which is, if it's not good for the associate, it's not good for the company. And we live by that. I know it every single day. It's something that I'm absolutely passionate about sharing. Next slide. So it is a real global opportunity. We're open in 17 countries now, and that means that if I knew somebody in South Korea, they could become a part of my organization. We're opening more companies. It seems like a few a year, so the opportunity is endless. Next slide. Financial wellness, and what does that mean to you? In my case, it means early retirement. In my case, it means bringing my husband home from a job that he is constantly traveling. He loves it, but it would be great for him to not have to leave every single week. We're getting ourselves there. We're able to buy a cabin this year that our family gets to now use as a gathering spot for all of our holidays. And we live in Arizona. It's nice to be able to get out of the heat. So these are dreams that we had way, way, way cast into the future, but they're happening right in front of our face. So financial wellness to me means security. I don't have to worry about where the next paycheck is coming from and how we're going to pay this or that bill. It's happening. We'll be living a debt-free life soon. Next slide. This is the best compensation plan I've ever seen in all of network marketing. I've never seen a binary program. I've never seen a program that's based on an insurance actuary. I've never seen a program that is endless. I've never seen a program that we can get paid daily. I've never seen a program that I wake up every morning and I've actually been paid while I sleep. I've also never seen a company compensation plan that is allows us to leave to our loved ones. It's a legacy company. And so as far as I'm concerned, it's the best I've ever seen. We get paid daily, we get paid weekly, and we get paid monthly. Daily is based on just sharing the solutions and the systems with people, and we get paid the next day after we share. We get paid every Monday, and I get a little text on my phone that said, congratulations, and I still get blown away. Sometimes I forget that it's Monday, and my little text actually is the signal that it must be Monday because I got paid. And monthly, we have the opportunity to earn amazing, amazing bonuses. It's all based on residual income. It's based on residual orders. There's no cap to it. There's no reset. From me to the end of time, anybody that orders that's on my team, every month, every week, whatever it is, there's no cap on how many people can be added to our teams and how much money we can make. Next slide. It's all based on sharing. So our motto is you share, they share, repeat. Next slide. And it's all based on just not necessarily who you know, it's based on who you know and who they know. So I love to think of this as just helping my friends and family getting paid. If you know 2 people, you can only imagine how quickly things can multiply. And that's called the power of 2. I think that's the next slide, Al. So you build 2 sales teams and you earn cycles. Cycles, again, are based on the residual effects of people ordering, but it's on the entire group. You get paid every time that they reorder. It gets calculated daily, and it gets paid out every single Monday. Quickly, from this illustration, you can see how quickly this could multiply. Next slide. So this is an exciting, exciting number because I've actually seen this happen. We can get paid up to 250 cycles. A cycle is worth $54. So 250 times 54 equals $13,500 on a Monday. I've seen it happen. We can also get paid again when we cycle another 250 times. This company allows us to re-enter at an endless amount of business centers is what they're called. It's very, very exciting to know that it's very, very achievable and doable to make over $27,000 in a week every Monday. Next slide. So the growth of Isagenix. As you can see, we're in a growth period. It looks like we've always been in a growth period. There's never been a better time to be part of it. And some people say, oh, it would have been better to be in on the ground floor. Well, this is still the ground floor. And the brilliance of Isagenix now is the longer that we are doing business, the more kinks we've worked out, the faster routes that we found to success. We've figured out how to do this. We've figured out how to reach more people. There's more people out there sharing the word. And the way I look at it is the more of us out there having success with Isagenix will lead to the more of us out there having success with Isagenix. Pretty soon, you won't even have to explain what we are. The brand itself will sell itself. We will be one of those companies that just has this amazing brand that people are drawn to, kind of like the brand of Rolls-Royce or companies that don't ever have to really advertise. We don't. We are just walking advertisements ourselves. Next slide. You can live your ideal life. And again, whatever that looks like for you, it could be different. But if you just want to see what you could do with this, you got to give it a try. Our company has a 30-day money-back guarantee, and I don't know any other businesses that are going to allow you to test drive it by making a small investment of $29 to see if this is something that you could actually do. So the membership is $29. You get started with your system. Those are your groceries, something that you're going to have to buy anyway. We have found that we're saving 33% on our grocery bill now that we're using Isagenix products versus giving that money to Albertsons or to Fry's. Those companies don't give us referral bonuses back, so I'd much prefer to shop in my own virtual grocery store and allow others to live their ideal life. Next slide. So if not, when? If not now, when? And why not you is what I'd like to ask you. The opportunity is there. It's going to be there forever. But why not start now? If I look back 3.5 years ago and what I've been able to accomplish in 3.5 short years, I'm so glad I've not waited. There's never been a better time to be part of this amazing health and wellness industry. But I want to ask you, why not you? You just need to reach out to the person that asked you to this call and ask them for the information and how you can get started. The product gets delivered directly to your doorstep. And I don't know other grocery stores that are doing that. And again, giving you those bonuses back. So this is a great time. Next slide. Which pack fits your lifestyle? We've got a few different choices here based on the cost that you're already spending every day. I know most people, when I've gone through this exercise with them, they're spending about $16 before lunchtime. And that's going through Starbucks, and that's, you know, the vending machine, and that's warming up a frozen Egg McMuffin out of their freezer that's been sitting in there for weeks. I got started with the weight loss pack. It's $21 a day. And again, we're saving 33% on our groceries because it's 2 meal replacements that you get in this box. Some people call it the family pack because you have enough in your system there to even let some of your friends and family try it out alongside you. We've got some other systems there, but I really believe that our value pack is the way to go. It's got a 98% success rate. So why not try it on? Next slide. So that's it, Al. Anything that you can add here?
Sybil, thank you so much. That was awesome. Yeah, I think you covered quite a bit of information. Thank you for your time and for sharing some of your nuggets of wisdom. I really, really appreciate it. I am very grateful that you spent some time with us tonight.
I loved it. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I think that there's some additional calls coming up. If you like this kind of call, listen to what some of the other leaders have to say.
Sure. We've got some definitely we got some upcoming Your Ideal Life calls where, you know, you can see learn from our top leaders like you, Sybil, Susan, Sly, Kathy, Hayden, and others. So just to name a few, they're every Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So it's at the same bat channel, same bat time. You can tune into isagenixzoom.com. And you can also find some amazing training calls by simply going to isafy.com/calls. I also want to take advantage of this call to also inform you that we have a very special Zoom call next Monday that you won't want to miss. This call is going to be an amazing call with our amazing VP of Sales, Christina Swift, and we're going to be featuring Michelle Schaefer. Michelle's a super leader who has been hosting her own successful Super Saturdays for a long time, and we can learn from Michelle on what she does from setup to hosting. You know, that she rocks her events every time, and then she books a Super Saturday event on you know, you can do that on your own. And they'll be giving you more information on when to do that and how to register for there's a challenge that they're going to be giving. So you'll definitely want to be part of this. So you could be part of Isagenix history. We'll be creating some history with some of those things that'll be focusing for next year. And so again, they're going to be giving you all the details of this challenge. So don't forget, it's next Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So I want to also take this time to invite you, everyone watching, to come to NYKO. We try to outdo ourselves every year, and by golly, I think we're definitely going to do it this year again. You don't want to miss out on this. It's going to be a fabulous event for us there in Arizona, and I want to be able to see you there. So everyone who's listening, I want to challenge you. I challenge you to do something that you'll be grateful for. And the one thing you can start with is getting your tickets now to get to NYK. In fact, we have very few tickets left. Make sure you don't miss the opportunity to get your tickets. So do everything that you can to get there. We're going to have phenomenal training, phenomenal time that you won't want to miss. You won't want to miss a second of it. So Sybil, again, I want to thank you. You're an amazing woman, and thank you so much for your time with us tonight. Thank you for pouring into all of us tonight. So again, thank you all, and I'm going to wish you all a great rest of the week. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thanks for joining, and thanks again, Al. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye, everyone.